Hey friends, welcome to Stylish Tarot Queen 777. And today's reading is unique in its own way as I have used two decks to pull out guidance messages for you all. And the decks that I've used are Krishna Consciousness Guidance Cards and Yogini's Oracle deck. We all know about our favorite Lord Krishna, but many people are unaware of the term Yogini. The core of the tradition of the Yoginis was introduced to the world by Matsyendranath, Lord of Fish. His teachings aimed at empowering men and women to develop their own capacities in order to deal with the challenges of life. And for today's reading, I have come up with three groups which you can select from. Let's have a closer look at them. The first group is the beaded necklace in white, green, red and golden beads. The second is a beautiful peacock motif flute. It's Krishna's favorite. And the third group is Krishna's feathered crown, his favorite peacock feather. So you may take your time and select your group intuitively, and I would as usual be sharing the timestamps for you all. So let's get started with our today's reading. Hey my lovely group 1 people, welcome to your reading. Let's see what guidance messages Divine wants you to know as of now. We'll start with Krishna Consciousness Guidance cards first. The first card drawn from this deck is Divine Darshan. Lord Krishna wants you to know that the divinity is working for you and your happiness in this long journey of your soul. That is, things are actually happening in your life as planned for your best. The troubles you might be facing now will dissipate soon, so have faith in the divine. The second card from Krishna deck is Pay Time. It says that you reap what you sow. Everything, good or bad, from this life and past lives is taken into account and will come back to you. So do not fear life as you have to pay for your deeds anyways. Now let's see what messages we have for you from the Yogini Oracle deck. The first card pulled from the deck is Sri Ramani Pada, that is the fulfillment of wishes. This card focuses on granting you your manifestations by filling your heart with friendliness, thinking only about the present and not dwelling in the past or future. The second card which has come in your spread from the Oracle deck is Pingala Pada, that is the knowledge of the daylight. This card speaks to those who need to give expression to creativity. Sri Pingala Pada comes to tell us that one should free oneself from ego and not be judgmental about situations and people all the time. So clear your mind of any doubts through practicing meditation along with this Yogini card. These were some nice messages for you Group 1. Let me know what you thought about this reading, and I'm sure that these positive messages would help you clear your mind and uplift your soul. Now let's move to Group 2. Himalavali Group 2, for those of you who were drawn towards this beautiful peacock motif flute, this is your group. Now let's see what guidance messages Divine wants to convey to you all. Starting with Krishna Consciousness Guidance cards first, the first card drawn from this deck is Leave for Now. This card says that sometimes it's better to earn a bad name and leave for a higher goal. That is, to safeguard yourself even if you have to leave a stressful situation or toxic people behind, even though you may not have society approval in doing so, but sometimes it's the best solution that would be beneficial for you and your soul in the long run. The second card in your spread is Selection. What you choose becomes your destiny, so choose wisely. That is, we create our own destiny by the good or bad choices that we make for ourselves. Now let's see what guidance messages we have from the Yogini Oracle cards. And the card that I've intuitively drawn is Margini Pada, the Guide. This Yogini has the power to transform difficult or stagnant situations into a success. She's a protector of those who have been struggling in life. And this card urges you to free yourself from any kind of judgments or analysis and free your mind of any negative thoughts. This card has come in your spread to assure you that by raising your own vibrations and consciousness, you can elevate yourself from darkness towards light and hope. And the second card drawn from this deck is Sri Virendrapada, the Chief of Heroes. She is the Yogini who symbolizes the power that can destroy our hidden fears. That is, we create so many fears in our mind, and most of them are unknown fears which just generate in our mind due to our own daily thought process. But this card has come to tell us that we can eliminate our fears by focusing all our attention on different spots in our solar plexus, that is upper navel and chest area, where fear usually hides in our body. And how can we do that? In layman's language, it means whenever we feel fear or anxiety in our thoughts, we must pull back our minds in the same way as hunter pulled back the arrow before allowing it to fly to the target. This card says that instead of using our analytical mind to avoid fears, we must combat our fears through the physical sensations that are produced in our body when we meditate and concentrate more on our solar plexus chakra. I know this card is not very easy to understand, but soon I would be making one video on our 7 chakras so you would gain more clarity about the chakras and understanding about this card. But all in all, Group 2, I must say that your reading is a very commendable one, and I'm sure that you would also agree that they hold very deep rooted meanings in our lives. Now let's move to our third and the last group. Hey my lovelies, welcome to your group. Let's see what guidance messages we have for you all from the divine, which you should know as of now. Let's get started with the Krishna consciousness guidance cards first. The first card in your spread from the deck is Divine Blessings. This card has come to tell you that you have the unending flow of divine blessings and fulfillment of spiritual goals in your life. And the second card reads, Flow with the Rhythm. Krishna wants to tell you through this card that you must allow all the things to take their rightful position on their own. So do not judge anything and just flow with the tide. Now let's see what guidance messages we have for you from Yogini Oracle cards. The first card in your spread from the deck is Gangapada. That is the strength of the river. Sri Gangapada absorbed Lord Shiva's attributes and knowledge, and she knows the circle of birth and death and removes obstacles in the path of liberation from worldly attachments. She is the goddess of strength and power, and since it represents river and we already have a card of going with the flow in your reading, so it's a double confirmation for you to let things happen naturally and learn to accept things as they come in your life. The second Yogini card in your spread is Sihamukhi Pada, that is the creative energy card. This is the card associated with female fertility and prosperity. Since she is the goddess of creativity, she is filled with immense knowledge necessary to promote the higher realms of consciousness. This card urges you to do the balancing or sound meditation by listening to the beats of drums or bells. This would help you soothe your mind and fill your body with divine energy that would help you connect to the higher realms of the universe. This would further raise your vibrations and you would radiate or glow like a sun. This was the very first time that I read the reading using the Yogini's Oracle cards, and since they are a little difficult to understand for the layman, however, I tried my level best as per my knowledge and abilities to decode the messages for you all. Hope you all loved this video and the messages that came for you from the divine as guidance. I put in a lot of effort and all my heart into this recording and would love to hear your comments and genuine feedbacks on this video. Thanks to you all for being a part of my soul family and always being so supportive and encouraging. Have a good day, my friends, and take care until we meet again. Bye. Love you all.